So, where the hell have I been? I realised the other day it's been way longer than I ever intended since I last uploaded here. And I didn't want to just randomly appear one day pretending nothing happened. That way feels a bit weird, so I thought I'd sit down and have a chat. I'm Darth James. Welcome to the Bald Archive. Enjoy. Like, sub, do the usual, right? First things first, this channel is not abandoned. It hasn't been forgotten about. I'm not quietly letting it die while pretending everything's fine. Life just happened. And if I'm being completely honest, life has happened in pretty much every direction at once. Obviously, there's my main channel, at Bald Book Geek, that's been taking up a lot of my creative energy. Then there's work, real life work. There's been absolute chaos. And what I do isn't exactly one of those jobs where you finish a day feeling mentally refreshed and full of creative inspiration. Most days, I come home absolutely shattered. Then there's everything else that's been happening since my mum passed away. I don't think grief is something you ever really finish. People always say time heals, but I don't think that's actually true. I think you just slowly learn how to just carry it. Some weeks are completely normal. Sometimes something tiny catches you completely off guard. A song, a smell, finding something while you're tidying the house. Random memory you haven't thought about in decades. It doesn't stop your life, but it definitely changes how much energy you have. And if I'm honest, that's probably been one of the biggest things over the last few months. I've still been making videos, I've still been writing, still been trying to juggle things. But I just have less of me to give, and that's probably the best way I can explain it. I have had lost creative energy, if that makes sense. The weird thing is, I actually have loads of ideas for this channel, which is really frustrating. I've got notes, random voice notes on my phone, topics I want to talk about, childhood memories, growing up, gaming, television, manga, anime, all through the lens of a midlife crisis to millennial. I just those little moments to make people smile. So the ideas aren't the problem. The problem is I sit down to make one and immediately start questioning whether actually anyone actually wants it. And that's honestly where this channel is different from my main one. On my main channel, I've been doing it long enough, a decade, that I understand the audience and I understand that we meet halfway. I know what people enjoy, I know what I enjoy making, I know what starts conversations, I know what works. Not every video is hugely successful, obviously, but I understand the rhythm of it. This channel, I've absolutely no idea. It's still small enough that YouTube analytics basically shrug its shoulders and say good luck. There's not enough data to really tell me anything useful. One video will do it right, another video won't. Sometimes something I thought nobody would care about suddenly gets loads of lovely comments. Other times, I think I've made something really personal, and it disappears into the YouTube soup. So I'm kind of figuring out this channel in real time, and that's actually quite exciting, but it's also frustrating, because when you start a second channel and you start second guessing everything, should I make longer videos, shorter videos, should I focus on nostalgia, should I tell stories, should I make videos about old games, old books, and I don't really have the ability to use game footage, because that's not my setup. But, who knows? School, collecting, nostalgia, manga, anime, bad dubs that I love. And I think it's okay to admit that. I think creators always feel like they're supposed to have a master plan. Like every upload is part of some genius strategy. Mine isn't. Mine is basically organized chaos. Another thing that I'm kind of struggling with, and I wasn't sure if I should mention this or not, is sometimes comments and other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Vast majority of you, the small number that watch this channel, brilliant, seriously. Some of the nicest comments I've received online are actually on this channel. People sharing their own childhoods, talking about memories, TV shows that I'd completely forgotten. That's exactly what I wanted this place to become. just somewhere comfortable, a bit nostalgic, maybe a little cozy, like sitting in a pub talking nonsense about the 90s and early 2000s. But every now and then, there's this surprising amount of negativity, which is strange because these videos are usually just me talking about things I grew up with or remember. I don't talk about politics, arguments, it's just what we grew up with. Media that means something. But negativity has a funny way of sticking in your brain, especially when you're already exhausted. Lovely comment. A lovely comment can make your day. A horrible one can sit in your head for hours. Normally I deal with that pretty well. Right now, not quite as well. And if this is me being completely honest, mental health comes and goes. Confidence comes and goes. Some days criticism just rolls straight off you. Other days one comment can make you question everything you've ever made. And I'm sure loads of people understand exactly what I mean. That doesn't mean I've stopped. It doesn't mean the comment wins. It just means something that affects me more than I'd like it to affect me. The funny thing is, I love making videos for this channel. There's something really relaxing about them. I'm not trying to review anything. I'm not trying to make some massive point. Most of the time I'm literally just talking about things that I grew up with. And I think that's why I want this channel to exist. Not everything has to be optimized. Not everything has to chase trends. Sometimes it's enough just to remember something, to laugh about things, to realize other people have the same memories and experiences. I also sound like Kermit the Frog because I have hay fever. They're the kind of comments I really want here. So no, this channel isn't going anywhere. If anything, I want to put more into it. I just needed a bit of time to work out what it actually is, what I'm doing, and maybe that's okay. Maybe channels evolve, creators evolve, audiences evolve. I don't have every answer immediately. So here's what I'd love for you. Tell me what you actually enjoy watching here. Not what you think YouTube wants. Not what you think will get loads of views. What do you enjoy? What videos make you smile? What memories do you want to revisit? Because ultimately, that's why I started this channel. No chasing numbers, not another algorithmic experiment. Just to make something that feels nice. Something we can all escape into for 20 minutes after a rubbish day. So thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being patient. And thank you for checking in, because I got a few messages about this. And thank you for letting this little corner of the internet exist. I've got ideas, I've got stories, I've got far too many memories to bore you with, and now I just need to sit down, stop overthinking everything, and actually make it. So hopefully I will see you very, very soon. Yeah, we'll leave it here. So I'll see you in the next one.